What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Nathan Bowden here on this crappy camera. And today it's Tuesday. You know what Tuesday means? Tuesday means it's time for Country Fried Wrestling. And to start the show off, I got to introduce one of my co-hosts for the show. It's none other than the mighty Taz.
I thought you were going to say Tuesday's Taco Tuesday. I was about to say, hell yeah, let me some tacos.
After the show, it's gonna be Taco Tuesday.
I love me some tacos.
Yes. You take just hold the show right there.
I like God, you got a tongue like a paintbrush, son. Good Lord, no wonder you were married. She'll probably keep you forever.
For a long time, too.
A long time.
Been together almost 20 years.
Damn.
So,
have you heard from AMW? Is he showing up tonight?
Well, he says he was going to. I put the link in there.
He texted me earlier, asked if I was going to be on. I told him, yeah. So, I don't know. I haven't heard from him since then.
I don't know. But
I was looking for that Elite 100 while we were talking on Amazon.
Which one?
Elite 100.
The whole series?
Yeah, I didn't see it. That John Cena looks really good, and I think the Steve Austin looks really good.
Yeah, I like The Rock.
Yeah, I just had so many rocks, man. I don't
know. I think because it came with a new like a new. He has a jersey.
Shut up, you two. My damn dogs have been assholes.
And
we got Fabulous Disaster, and we got Rolando.
Oh, we always got Rolando.
Rolando is a man who comes and does some chats from time to time. Has Rolando ever been on a live?
I don't think so.
We need to get Rolando on our live one day.
If he's ever been on a live, it was probably a while ago. It might have been that John Joker trivia one.
Yeah.
I think that might have been it. Other than
Rolando,
that,
have you ever been on a live? If not, why not? Because you're awesome.
But yeah, no.
If
you want to come on.
Even my new dog Arthur likes you. Say hi, Arthur. Shit. Yeah, I can get it pointed at him. Say hi, Arthur.
Camera shy.
Arthur's being a bitch.
Just camera shy.
Oh, he's still a virgin. Oh my God, I want Rolando's virginity.
Oh my goodness.
Makes me so big.
Well, I know one person that's not a virgin on these live streams. It's the third person in this trifecta, the United States champion.
And I took his virginity a couple years back.
Well, that's.
I was the one who popped A&W's cherry, if I remember correctly. He might have to verify that. I'm pretty sure I was high.
Yeah, I took all my virginity, cuz.
I beat that thing up, didn't I?
Man, I tell you that. You still owe me a sandwich, dog.
No
you know
sandwich
what I'm talking
for you. No sandwich for you. You got all the protein, but not the sandwich. You got the sausage.
The sausage.
You got your payment, goddammit.
Man, we missed you last week, Taz, man. Yo, we missed you last week, dog.
Had a bit of a family emergency. Oh God! And my dog just stepped on my balls.
Boy, that hurt, don't it?
It hurt so bad.
He got some big. He got some big paws too, don't he?
He does. He's got the paws that smash my balls.
Paws that blast your balls.
What's up, Rolando, man? Hey, go get him, champ. Hope you pull through greatly, man. Praying for you, dog. Salute, Fabulous. Miss Fabulous Disaster. What's up, brother?
What's going on with Orlando? Something? Do I not know about something?
I don't know.
He's got some kind of procedure going on. He got to get done. So.
Oh yeah, pressure.
Be well, brother.
Get well, man. Yeah, be well.
Rolando, just remember you make us so big. Oh, and it's
Let me share this live real quick.
I'm so happy. You make us so happy.
Let me share this live real fast there, partner.
been love
Oh,
you a long time.
We got Duff Man in the house.
What's up, Duff?
Duff
What's up,
Man.
my dog? What's up, my boy?
Duff knows he makes me big.
So swollen.
Swollen.
Just looking at his diorama.
Diorama.
I said his diorama.
All right.
What you guys been up to?
Alive, man. I'm alive.
I'm working too damn much.
Amen.
Man, me too.
Yeah, I've been.
I got a case of sleepies right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Rolando says he's having penis enlargement surgery.
Oh, I hear you, boy. I hear you, porn star. I know you was a porn star by the picture you be sending, man. By your profile pic.
So swollen.
I mean, they can only take so much of it, Rolando. I mean, after 9 inches, really, you're just starting.
Man.
To do damage. You don't want to break a woman's ribs.
But just don't do what Cartman did on South Park, dog. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Damn,
I don't know if I want to know now. If he ain't saying that, I don't know if I want to know.
Yeah.
So what has everybody thought about wrestling lately? I would just like to say SmackDown has been great, and I thought Raw was actually outstanding last night.
Yeah. Raw was, I love usually I'm kind of wary of these celebrations of what and what's going on, because it's usually like 90% celebrating and 10% matches. But they had some decent matches that actually meant something. And they actually had, they had stuff that made sense, and it wasn't the same old. Like,
I thought they did a real good job of incorporating the legends.
Yeah.
They
didn't need Hogan though, but yeah.
Yeah, Hogan was a piece of shit. He wasn't worth it. But I loved the 2 parts I loved the most was the casino part.
Yeah.
APA.
Damn.
And I loved the DX. Was it DX and Kurt Angle?
That was funny.
It was hilarious. I love how they all look at Triple H and they're like, "Well, you're the guy in charge. You the book this shit. Come on."
Hey, I thought that was a shot at Vince right there, yo. No, I didn't for me to book.
Yeah.
I think so. I think it was a shot at Vince right there. And I also think I seen the Easter egg last night too.
What?
The Sami Zayn thing. So now technically he's a tag team champion, right? Technically, with all this brilliant buildings, that makes me think that him and Kevin Owens is going after the SmackDown championship because he had the SmackDown belts up, both of them. I mean, it's just my crazy ass mind. And plus,
that's possible. I mean, I could see that with them holding up the SmackDown belts. Because I mean, Kevin Owens is Raw, Sami Zayn's, SmackDown, and with Sami Zayn being mostly on SmackDown, this storyline revolving around Sami Zayn.
Yeah,
I can see the tag team belts, being the ones they lose. But yeah, I mean, that shit, but all of it just made sense. Like, that's the big thing. Is like this shit made sense. It was thought out. It was
indeed. It made sense, yo. And it gave us a lot of Easter eggs too, man. You know what? Undertaker passing the torch to Bray. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The American Badass, and one of them personas and stuff. It's like a persona we never seen before with Bray Undertaker. It was great, man. A whole fucking new gimmick goes with another gimmick. Because last time we seen Bray, he wasn't the Bray we got now with the Undertaker we had back then. It's crazy, man. I loved it. You know how my mind is.
Yeah.
I thought Bray and Undertaker was good. I just hate we have to sacrifice LA Knight on the altar of Bray Wyatt. Because I love Bray Wyatt, but boys, I'm telling you, I see something in LA Knight. I think LA Knight could be a winner in 6 months if they did him right. I mean,
Yeah.
that guy is, and he is in the ring. I mean, something about his promos reminds me of an early Steve Austin.
Stone Cold. That's what I'm saying. That's what he done when he was at TNA. When he was like first came in TNA, he was shooting them promos. He kept saying, "Yeah," like he was kind of like a poor man's all over there.
Yeah.
So I would like to see Stone Cold fight him at WrestleMania for a moment. You know what I'm saying? Like a dream of a moment.
See, I always see him as like a corporate Rock. Like he always felt like he feels like the Rock. Like he's got that Rock persona.
See, I think he's kind of sure. Even Fabulous mentioned a little bit of ravishing Rick Rude with him too. He just like what I like about him with this whole Bray Wyatt thing is he hasn't acted scared. You know, I mean, but everybody who fights Bray Wyatt acts all creeped out and stuff. And, you know, he showed some moments where he's backed off and things like that. But I think
he's
done more to help LA Knight than it has Bray Wyatt.
Oh, no. I feel like that's, I think that's the thing. Is like this, like, I think some people were worried when this feud happened because they're like, LA Knight seems like he's already kind of up there, and you're going to put him up against Bray Wyatt, where everybody knows Bray Wyatt is just debuting or re-debuting, and he's just gonna squash him. Like, but I feel like this shit is where you're bringing back Bray Wyatt. Like you're showing off this new character in Bray Wyatt, but you're also showing off LA Knight. Like LA Knight is showing to be somebody who has everything. He's got the promos, he's got the charisma, and he can freaking wrestle. He's got
and I'm gonna make I know it's a little early to be making predictions, but I'm gonna make a prediction that Uncle Howdy cost Bray Wyatt pitch black match and that LA Knight walks out of Royal Rumble with that win.
Ooh. Okay.
Think about it. Like, there's really not a whole lot of time. There's not a lot of time to set up a big time Bray Wyatt match, and they want to have him in a big match. The biggest match you could put him in right now for WrestleMania is Uncle Howdy. So what I would like to see is Uncle Howdy cost him the match. Bray Wyatt kind of disappear for a couple weeks, and then he comes back as the Fiend, and we have Howdy versus the Fiend at WrestleMania.
Yeah, we see all these Easter eggs of all his characters so far. So even the Fiend back third Friday night. So I mean, it's great to me. Hold on, I got to sneeze, y'all. I'm coming out with a cold.
I mean, they've been talking about. I've heard in different places that there's talk that at WrestleMania it'll be Uncle Howdy versus Bray.
Yeah.
So I don't doubt that this is the setup for that, and to use LA Knight.
Well, and I mean, honestly, if you had Uncle Howdy help or cost Bray the match, then it does. But then you give LA Knight the rub of beating Bray Wyatt, so that it really helps both guys.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The loss doesn't hurt a guy like LA Knight. I think you saw problems with one match.
Yep. I mean, I don't think it ever hurts Bray Wyatt. And
true.
Too many losses.
True.
Can hurt Bray Wyatt, but LA Knight, a loss could hurt him.
Yeah, I think right now it definitely could. Well, because this is main Raw.
He putting people over. Good matches and put people over.
And then LA Knight, I mean, goes on and talks about Bray Wyatt. So that's something he can brag about for a while. And then if you want to have Bray Wyatt come back in a couple months after he deals with Uncle Howdy and get his win back, but I think if I was writing the book, Bray Wyatt loses this weekend.
Yeah.
Hey, look, y'all. Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
I have an old Chuck Norris figure. I have the one where he's in like the sweater and jeans.
Oh, for real?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was a good series.
Yeah, man. My bad. Go ahead. I mean, cut y'all off.
Say what?
The bad guys, they had like bad ninjas. They had one ninja in a purple outfit, and he had all this like black hair.
Yeah. I don't have any of the bad guys. I went up on that at the flea market.
I bought that one. I've had that one Chuck forever because there was a movie he did. I think it was Invading USA or something where he wore a similar outfit.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that. Whew, just looking at that figure made me go, damn, it's been so long. That Chuck Norris cartoon.
Chuck Norris.
Down south, we had JCPenney catalogs down south. You know what I'm saying? That's where we seen them at back in the day. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, JCPenney, Woolworth, Venture.
The big old thick catalogs.
Yeah.
Back then, that was as close as you got to Amazon.
Indeed.
Yep.
You got that book at August. So you can start shopping, so you can start ordering stuff then.
August, September, just for the holidays. Turn to the action figure page. Like,
that was my first Playboy. You know what I'm talking about?
Or you just rip out the pages and you're like, hey, I want this one.
That was my first Playboy. You know, the bra pages and shit. You know what I'm talking about? The bra pages. Yeah. A lot of those pages stuck together in history. A lot of history stuck together. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, I'm sure that's not the only thing. Nasty motherfucker.
What do you think about Brock Lesnar coming back?
I called it before I seen it. What's up, Cole Bang? What's up, Blue Sasquatch?
Why?
I heard the reference. Of him when I beat Brock Lesnar. I said, well, it's Raw 30. I told my girl, like, look, it's Raw 30. So either Vince gonna come out there or Brock Lesnar come out the end. And bro, it was Brock Lesnar. I'm like, yeah. After that Brock Lesnar reference, I knew something was up.
Yeah, those two are gonna see each other in the Royal Rumble. Something's gonna go.
Gonna put each other out.
No, I think Bobby Lashley might throw him out. Like I think Bobby Lashley's gonna cost Brock Lesnar from winning, and maybe that'll set up another match at WrestleMania or something.
I think Theory gonna throw both of them out at the same time.
I could
maybe. Oh,
everybody quiet.
Taz Pros.
Taz in the Matrix.
Did I freeze?
Taz in the Matrix. He's back. There you go. Yeah.
Am I back?
There you
go.
Now, yes, you're good.
No, I really think that they both knock each other out of the Rumble. You know, about this Rumble, and I know everybody keeps saying Cody win, and if I had $1,000 and I can only bet on one person, I'd probably bet on Cody. It almost seems like too much of a foregone conclusion, and that makes me maybe think they might go in a different direction. I don't know. It just seems like I feel like he should win, but I also feel like I don't know. It's just one of those deals. They're making such a big deal about it. You know, they got all these videos and then like in all the previews, like he's show and stuff. I'm like,
he's headlining.
They're overhyping it.
Yeah, like if he doesn't, like I feel like if he wins, it's gonna be like, well, we knew he was gonna win.
Yeah. Well, see, that's why I think it's gonna be like they're not talking a lot about The Rock, but they are talking a lot about Cody.
Yeah.
And they're saying,
but now, I heard The Rock that he couldn't come back.
Well, yeah, but how easy for like he says he's not in ring shape because he can't. Like I understand, like there's he's in good shape, but he's not in ring shape. Man, I get that. But that just sounds like BS that they're saying right now, right before Royal Rumble.
He looks in better shape now than he did 20 years ago.
Yeah, all he has to do is come in, freaking at number 30, and then he just move around, let some people throw some other people out, and then he can throw a couple people out. Boom.
Man, it's case made, man. You know he can't pass no steroid test right now. You know he can't pass no drug test.
He ain't got no test with him.
He ain't got to pass no drug test right now.
There's better wellness policies at 7-Eleven, bro.
Indeed.
But like,
yeah, you get fired from McDonald's for worse.
At this point, do we really need The Rock? Like, I mean, I know everyone. I said, at this point, do we really need The Rock? I mean, I know everybody be excited to see him, and I know, he's the biggest superstar they can put out there. But damn, bro, like we all know, he can't win the title and go on a run and defend it. So it's just like, I just feel like it goes back to, if The Rock wins, even if he beats Roman. Like, I don't think it's going to be for the title. I think it's going to be, some interference and he wins by disqualification. If he was to win the title, he's going to lose it like a week.
Yeah.
You're going back to work.
Well, no, that's why I kind of feel like if Rock goes on, it's going to be Rock's going to lose at WrestleMania. It's like, and yeah, I don't think they need the title for the two of them to fight. They could just fight for who's head of the table. They could fight for prestige. It doesn't have to be any title involved. But because the title will be involved, yeah, I don't think The Rock's going to win.
It should be a SummerSlam match when nobody got no belt at all. They moved off of belts.
Well, now
took them to come back.
Now there was rumors that Seth Rollins defend the WWE title, Drew or Cody, depending on if Cody could come back. We have Elimination Chamber before WrestleMania. It's between Rumble and WrestleMania.
Yep.
We the Usos defend the Raw Tag Team Championship on. But now let me throw out another idea.
Okay.
Roman defends both titles against Cody to a WrestleMania.
Uh-huh.
They go for a clothesline. They've had this long, brutal, exhausting match. They go for a clothesline each, and both of their arms are draped over each other as the referee counts 1, 2, 3. Roman's exclusive to SmackDown. Cody's exclusive to Raw. So they give Cody the WWE title, which fulfills his fantasy of beating Dusty. Roman keep the Universal title, which he's had for longer. You separate your titles. You don't really give either one a loss. Cody gets, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, that's it, right. I mean, if you were going to separate the titles, and they've done stuff like that before in wrestling, and it's been a long time since it's been done.
That's right.
If I was wanting to separate the belts, that's how I'd do it.
No. That'd be nice. So who do you think someone surprised is going to be in the Royal Rumble? I'm gonna give you one of mine. Just one for right now. I'm gonna give you one of mine.
Okay.
So somebody has been released. It's a lot of free agents outright from TNA, from Impact and NWA and all them. I really do believe we're gonna finally get to see Moose in a WWE ring.
I don't think it's. Maybe. I don't think he's a free agent.
More likely to see Matt Cardona.
Oh, he's a free agent.
You sure?
His contract ran out in November.
Because I just saw him on Impact.
Yeah, he's getting paid week to week.
Who?
Moose.
Oh.
Matt Cardona's another.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Matt Cardona.
Yeah.
Another. And Chelsea Green, the women's.
Well, I know she's already going to be there.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Did anybody think it was weird that, like, some of the main commercials for the 30th anniversary of Raw had Chris Jericho and Bryan Danielson on it,
and Billy Gunn on one of the shirts.
No, I feel like this was a Triple H thing.
Yeah, it was.
And Triple H, he let Shinsuke go to Pro Wrestling Noah.
That's right. Great Bully his last match.
And so I feel like Triple H, like, here's the thing. He's capitalizing off these people's notoriety in AEW. Plus, they were big in WWE. So it's like, look, you did some amazing things when you were here, and I have footage of you. If I can make money off of you, even though you're not here, and people still know who you are because you're in AEW, hell yeah, I'm gonna make money off your ass.
Yeah, hell yeah. But you also see Triple H was definitely at the AEW show last week, right? Huh? Man, every time I do that, and if you give me a crazy ass look, but you go look that shit up, you'll find it. Every time I say something, you give me a crazy look.
I've seen the picture. That picture ain't real.
I believe that that's a Easter egg, dog. You feel me? Like
you and your Easter egg.
Somebody gonna be some talent is gonna be coming over. I mean, it's gonna be something. We'll see in the next couple months now. We'll see.
There's a picture floating around of Triple H and Stephanie.
Yeah, I believe that's gotta be an Easter egg for talent.
Oh yeah, I saw that at the AEW show. Yeah, I believe that was Photoshop.
And it was. Hold on, what?
Yeah, but damn, who's a good surprise person? I feel like we might see. Somebody from New Japan.
Wait.
We might see somebody from New Japan show up that might still be kind of under contract. Like, I think you might see somebody like a Tama Tonga, Hikuleo. Shoot. I wouldn't. You might even see Kairi Sane, the current champ. I mean, they did it last year for Impact. Mickie James showed up.
Yep.
That's why I was thinking. That's why I was thinking Matt Cardona.
Yeah.
Indeed.
No, Matt Cardona, but I have heard, because I know, like I said, Chelsea she's already like shut down all her other outside accounts, and so I think Royal Rumble is going to be her debut, or re-debut. But I wouldn't be surprised if Matt Cardona comes in just for like that one-off.
Did you guys happen to talk about Jay Briscoe any last week?
Just a little.
Because he passed right after we got live.
Yeah, it happened after. We found out
right.
after.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I never watched. I mean, I've gone back and watched some of their matches. Man, they were talented. I mean, I know they apparently they said some dumb Twitter or something, but I mean, no doubt that they were a very good tag team.
Yeah,
indeed.
I mean, they lived who they were. Like, you could tell.
Yeah.
They say in wrestling, you turn up who you are to 11. Like, you just turn up your own personality to 11, and they were themselves.
Really nice guys, dog. I've been backstage with them boys, man. They're nice guys. Okay, the show we did in Raleigh back in November, they was there.
Yeah,
and so it was. And Jay Lethal, he was funny backstage too. But they were really really nice guys, man. Like, shake your hand and talk to you and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got some people can be real assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said they were nice guys. I mean, I guess what's sad about it is he was taking his daughter to like cheerleading practice or something. I mean,
it was like both of his daughters.
Their matches with FTR. Yeah.
It was like both of his daughters.
I mean, their matches with FTR was crazy. I mean, that's another tag team that I expect to see in WWE by the end of this year.
Well, I don't know. It depends on what Vince does because they have going on record. They fucking hate Vince, and
But
if
they
Vince
love
is
trips. They love the
Yes,
yeah,
the
paycheck.
Triple H
so,
guy.
so I think everything is going to be determined on what happens after WrestleMania. Between now and WrestleMania, like
Yeah.
if 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 he's serious about not being in control of creative and he just wants to sell the company and whatnot, then I think people will still come over. But I think a lot of people are just waiting to find out if Vince is serious about his staying away from creative.
But I don't think they're happy in AEW right now.
No, they're
I think
not. No,
I think you can
but it's
make the argument they've been booked as poorly as anybody. I mean, the fact that they had a very run as the champions. I mean, they had the other titles or whatever, but I mean, there's no reason they shouldn't have had a very long run as tag champs.
That's
Just,
right.
but they
if they didn't see it, everybody else did. That the Young Bucks were holding them back
yeah.
because of their,
Yeah, I
I mean,
think they see the less. I think AEW for at least to what it seems like to them, from what I've heard, AEW might be the lesser of two evils. Like I feel from what it sounds like, they'd rather deal with the Young Bucks and Tony Khan than Shawn Michaels and Vince McMahon.
no, I didn't know
So
they had any problems with Michaels.
yeah, I think Dax had an issue because when Shawn was in charge of NXT before they left or whatever, he was there was some incident where he was telling him like all this stuff that was going on with him, and then all the other guys from like DX, like he met up with them, and like basically Shawn just kind of according to Dax, Shawn was talking about the shit that he had told him like kind of in confidence and like making fun of it and shit. That's the kind of the rough. Me paraphrasing, but it's out there that like he hates Shawn Michaels because of that.
From what I've seen about FTR, they kind of take it a little too seriously too. Like
Oh
they
yeah,
seem to be a little bit of drama there, man.
that's more than cash too.
Yeah.
Well, think about it, dog. They from 45 minutes from me. So you think about how South boys are. You know what I'm talking about? Think about Tasman. You know what I'm talking about? a bit aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Think about me. A bit too aggressive,
Yeah, but
right?
I mean, like when they left WWE, they said, "Oh, we want to go someplace, that makes tag team wrestling feel special." I mean, hell, they had the NXT championships, the Raw championships, the SmackDown
Yeah,
championships.
yeah,
I mean, they were putting pretty high profile stories. I don't think that AEW has done any better with them than what WWE did.
yeah. I mean, they were
You know,
they were in a big time feud with the Usos.
In a New Day before they left, because
yeah,
that's who took the
Yeah,
championship from the New Day.
I'm like, that's. I mean, those are two pretty big tag teams. I
yeah.
think of like, what are you doing now? Like, no matter what somebody thinks, Taz, about the Young Bucks, the Young Bucks have some history. They've wrestled and they've won titles in multiple companies. You may not like them,
Okay,
but
let's look where they won titles though. Like where are they won titles? Besides All Friends Wrestling, were they Ring of Honor? Did they win the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I believe
Ring of
we.
Honor
I
and
believe
Triple
we.
H.
Ought,
I mean,
I
Triple A.
believe we ought to. I believe we ought to Google this.
They did. They
Uh,
just lost my thing.
Google.
uh,
Let's Google this shit.
no, I
Young
don't mean since
Bucks.
AEW's owned it. I mean, my dog would leave me alone and let me fucking Google.
They had 3 belts last time I saw them. I think they got 2 now.
No, we're talking about like before AEW.
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe.
It's easy for anybody to get belts when you're in the AEW.
Yeah, especially if you're blowing Tony Khan. Let's see. Young Bucks. Okay. I think they're poor man's Hardy Boys.
Oh no, I agree with you there. But I also feel like they have a history.
I didn't know they were trained by Marty Jannetty. That tells you a lot right there.
Oh, you crazy. I knew you about to say that, yo, because I mean, when you said that before, I said they remind me of the Rockers. You said they remind you of two Marty Jannettis. I bust out laughing because I didn't want to tell you then they was trained by Marty. That was insult to injury. You know what I'm saying?
So yes,
they've been the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions a record 7 times. To which I say, what fucking belt is that?
The one for the skinny people.
They did have 3 reigns as ROH World Tag Team Champions. 3 reigns as New Japan Pro Wrestling's never openweight 6-man tag team champions.
I mean, I thought y'all talking about the damn FTR. My bad. I don't know how well I went with that.
No, they've been AAA World Tag Team Champions.
Okay, I would go so far to say that one reign as the WWE Tag Team Champions kind of is more important than all of those belts combined.
You're right.
I just don't. I mean, I will give you the fact that they've won a lot of belts in a lot of organizations where I could probably be a contender myself. With my limited athletic and my chiseled physique. But I mean,
like, I feel like the same could be said about the Hardy Boys. The Hardy Boys.
How can you say that? They were more.
Man, you don't talk about the Hardys, man. I took my head off that dog. It's easy for me to go to Southern Pines and see Matt at the drugstore beside the bowling alley or Jeff.
They do high spots. All they do is high spots. What other wrestling they do? You show me whatever wrestling they do.
Shit, they ain't done enough.
Like what?
Who talking about the Hardy Boys?
Yeah.
Gave you a show during your time you was in college and high school.
Okay.
Dude, that's some of the greatest matches of all time.
That should be so.
And the Dudleys. Like they were.
That was at the beginning. I mean, okay, so you got that match. What else?
That match, not that match, that series of matches.
That match. Then they beat Triple H and Stone Cold for the tag team championships.
Acolytes, they fought the Acolytes, they fought the Dudleys, they fought Christian, Edge, they fought fuck. I mean, there's more than that.
They ran TNA.
Were you really invested in their matches with all?
Hell yeah, because there was some high flying food.
Yeah, more so than the Yucks or the
exactly.
Even AMW agrees with me.
I don't know. I feel like they're all on the same par.
Oh man.
Oh, please don't say that again.
No, you didn't, man.
For this show. They will
no, you didn't.
Information.
I can't believe you said that, Jack.
When I first saw the Young Bucks when they were in TNA, it was a Generation Me. I'm like, yeah.
Were they in TNA?
Like, yeah. Generation Me.
And did they win the titles in TNA?
Well, I don't know. I didn't give a shit about them.
They dropped in WWE the legacy.
All I saw was the second coming of the Hardys.
The Hardys,
man, look, they came and did the job for Legacy, man, and WWE, dog. And there was some young boys then.
Yeah.
Okay, Jeff's been a WWE. Hold on. Jeff's been a WWE World Champion, a TNA World Champion. Matt's been a TNA World Champion, and a hell of a reign has broken Matt Hardy in TNA. Intercontinental champion, both of them. European titles in there. I think Jeff's been a U.S. champion.
Yep, both of them been U.S. champions.
The
Matt Hardy was fighting with MVP for the United States champion. They ended up being tag team champions.
Yeah, the dumb fucks couldn't win a singles title.
Then Matt got the tag team championship with Bray Wyatt. Like, oh, Nathan left us, didn't he? My bad, Nathan. Come back, dog. Come back, man. Come on, man. We ain't mean to bring you away, man. Oh, okay.
Look, I'm just fucking with y'all.
For this information.
I'm just fucking with y'all. I need to get y'all riled up somehow.
Is he frozen or am I frozen?
No pants, Nathan. No pants, Nathan. You got pants on, Nathan?
Oh, that was I love those pants. I love those
high sexy. That is sexy. I'm talking about SEX with a C.
Look, I've always thought the Young Bucks were broke ass version of the Hardy Boys. Hardy Boys.
I'll give you that.
I'll just call them a broke version of the Rockers, man.
Well, if you look at them when they came into TNA, it looked like Jeff and Matt when they first came into WWE with the little headbands and whatnot. They look exactly like them. And you got one of the brothers already named Matt. So it's like y'all came in and y'all just got to ride off high off that whole
Bullet Club thing, and that made it happen.
That extreme
thing. But the thing about the Young Bucks is they basically been the same since they debuted. The thing about the Dumb Fucks is they basically been the same character since they debuted.
What?
The Dumb Fucks.
The Dumb Fucks.
The Dumb Fucks and their buddy Twinkle Toes. I mean, they're goofy motherfuckers who just act stupid. I mean, let's go back and let's look at Hardy. He starts out as, just a normal kid from North Carolina. Then he starts wearing the makeup. Then he did the Willow thing. Then hi Jeff Hardy, which he was awesome high. Let's go to Matt Hardy.
Brother Nero.
Brother Nero. Matt Hardy did he started out Hardy Boys. Then he did Matt Hardy version 2.0, which was awesome. Yeah. Broken Matt Hardy. I mean, I think his characters always did a lot better evolving to new things the audience wants.
Well, Matt's always been good character-wise, whereas Jeff
I like Matt better than I do Jeff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bigger Matt fan than I was Jeff.
I was a Jeff fan before, but then when Broken Matt showed up, then I started becoming more of a Matt fan, where it was like, yeah. I like Matt because he kind of reminds me of the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Or now Bray Wyatt too.
Well, his feud with MVP, like AMW was talking about. I mean, when he was doing Matt Hardy version 2.0 and stuff like that, he was cool during that. He went to woke Matt Hardy. Did AMW die or something? He was called.
No, I think he's probably talking to the trees right now.
He's got to start hitting that shit before and take a smoke break in the middle.
He might be. He might do that. You got intermittent breaks throughout the show. But yeah, no, I
who did the Hardys beat when they came back and won the title a few years ago?
Oh, was it the New Day?
I don't know.
Nope, it was everybody. But the people who had the belts was Sheamus and Cesaro at WrestleMania.
What? Oh, I know they came back at WrestleMania and there was a huge match.
Yeah, and then New Day brought them out. But the people who held that belt was Sheamus and Cesaro.
That's right. Oh yeah, because the New Day were supposed to be in that match, and I guess one of them got hurt or something, or they faked. It was a fake or something. But yeah.
They won the first tag team title. They won was from the Acolytes, Bradshaw and Farouk.
Oh wow. No, yeah, it's your guys' face. You're like, what What are you saying?
I know what happened, Nathan. New Day has backed out because the who's supposed to host WrestleMania and didn't show up, and then New Day done it just like off the fly. Somebody, some celebrity supposed to host it WrestleMania that year. Forgot who it was. It don't even matter no more because New Day did a great job.
Yeah. But
has anybody heard anything about Big E?
No, I think it's just the time. He just needs time.
For what I heard was he was waiting on the he was trying to wait to get a date, which is in March. You know, they're telling me to get his full so he can come back and let everybody know what's going on during that time. That's from backstage news though. So
yeah, I'm sure. I think they have like every 3 months or so he has to like check in or something.
A possible surprise Royal Rumble person?
No. Who?
No, probably.
No.
If so.
Because I think he's still he didn't have to have surgery, but they still have to like watch his neck and everything to make sure, and it's healing on its own. So hopefully he's able to come back. Like this is the perfect time for him to actually have a decent run. Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, I heard he was doing some ambassador work right now. You know, out promoting stuff with Titus O'Neil.
Well, I know the New Day are in Australia right now. All 3 of them.
Yeah.
So
doing some ambassador work. Yeah.
So we'll see. We will see. I think Kofi's the only one that's in the Royal Rumble.
Oh wow.
Kofi had a special on there, but I got to look at it on YouTube. I was busy and shit though. So
yeah.
That was my only day off, so I had to go on my run today.
Is it prediction time yet? I'm looking forward to prediction time.
Let's go! Pull up the matches. What the match card at, Nathan?
The match card is in the air.
Oh.
But we'll start with prediction.
I'm coming out with a cold.
We'll go women's match. Alexa Bliss, Bianca Belair. What does everybody think? Who does everybody think is going to win? Bianca or Alexa?
Probably be a no finish match. A no falls match.
I'm gonna say Bianca because he gets distracted by Uncle Howdy.
Yeah.
Who's going to lose? What?
I think Bianca wins. Bianca wins. Alexa gets distracted.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if she'll get distracted, but I do think Bianca's going to win.
I don't think they let Bianca win clean. I think they're trying to build that character.
That's why I say no falls.
It doesn't really make sense that clean. I mean, Bianca. I mean, it ain't her if Alexa gets sick and loses, and it ain't gonna help Bliss if she loses clean. So I think you gotta, if you do have Bliss lose, you gotta have some shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Ooh, I love that word. Say it again.
Shenanigans. Oh yeah.
So since you said that, I'm gonna tell you that's one of my words. My kind of promo. So I'm not gonna have your shenanigans today. And everybody in the crowd say, "Ooh, he said the word." That's Milkman Journals type of shit right there. They did that, but that's my thing with the independent scene. He said shenanigans. Hey, say it again, shenanigans. Give me that E-Wave. Yeah, that's my word. That's part of my gimmick, dog. But anyway,
Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, there's only three. There's only 3 matches besides the Royal Rumbles.
Yep.
So the next ones we got to go Bray Wyatt and LA Knight. I've done told you my prediction. I think LA wins because of some shenanigans.
Y'all gonna picture me doing this shit, right? You know what funny, right? But I'm totally with that too, Tasman, because you got to create a crazy ass mind. I like that. But I'll say that Bray squashing. But I like what Taz said too.
Yeah, I think Bray's gonna win. I think Bray's gonna beat him, and then Uncle Holly will probably come out afterwards. Cause like I feel like something's gonna happen to Bray in the middle of the match. This whole pitch black thing. I don't know what the hell the match is. I'm guessing it's all dark.
Kind of dark. I love me some Diet Mountain Dew, and shout out to Diet Mountain Dew. You make a fine soft drink. But any match that's named after a fucking soft drink is probably gonna suck. Like, how's that scary? Oh, it's a Mountain Dew pitch black match. That sounds like the fucking stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's like a fucking ride at Carowinds, cuz. It's like a fucking enjoy a ride at amusement park, dog. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, I think it's gonna be. Honestly, I'd be shocked if Mountain Dew really was in the match and it's just pitch black. That's just advertisement.
Maybe it'll be like the Brood used to do, and they'll get a Mountain Dew bath.
It's gonna be like an AEW match.
Wow. Mixed with Nickelodeon.
It's gonna suck.
I think it's gonna be entertaining.
It's very entertaining.
I think it's gonna be like one of the other like cinematic Bray matches. So I think somehow Bray will win by tapping into like the Fiend maybe, and it'll lead to like Uncle Howdy coming out and say, "See, I told you," and then LA Knight's gonna be pissed off and it'll keep the feud going.
I think we're gonna see a couple of different versions of Bray that night.
Oh yeah.
They giving us Easter eggs of all these characters and stuff. And the last one he gave us Friday was he was revamping or rebooting the Firefly Funhouse.
Yeah. All right. Y'all want to do the Royal Rumble matches, or you want to do the championship match next?
Well, we already know what's gonna happen with championship match. Roman ain't dropping nothing. If it would have been for one title, I would have gave Kevin Owens the benefit of the doubt. But it's for the Universal.
The sad thing is, in all honesty, Kevin Owens probably deserves to be the one to beat Roman Reigns. He's been the best.
Yep.
On one of those nights, right?
Yeah. I mean, since Drew lost at Clash of the Castle, Kevin, and honestly, since Roman's had his best challengers being Kevin Owens.
Yeah. Like I honestly
don't think it's gonna happen.
I would not be disappointed if Kevin Owens was the one to win.
No,
I wouldn't either.
Because Kevin Owens is a prize. Let me get my refill, y'all. Get my refill.
All right.
Keep talking. I hear y'all.
I'd be shocked, but I wouldn't be disappointed.
No, I think Owens deserves it, even if it's just a short reign. But
that would throw me off. Like I'd be because when I'm watching it, I'm gonna be at work though, so I'm gonna be watching it while I'm at work.
I think
I'll be jumping up for joy if Kevin Owens won.
I think Sammy's gonna be the reason he loses.
Well, here's the thing. Here's what I think is going to happen in the match. Because, they keep talking, Roman was talking about it a while, he hasn't lost a match, even though he lost a tag team match. But that was Sammy that got the pin. So my thing is, I think Roman's going to win by disqualification. Like he's going to lose. Well, Roman's going to lose by disqualification because Sami Zayn gets involved. But it's going to be disqualification, so the title doesn't change hands. So, and I think Roman's going to be pissed because he's got now he has an official loss on his record in a singles match.
That makes sense.
And that's going to set him off.
It makes sense.
But he also has a loss and nobody acknowledged against Xavier Woods.
I'd have to look that up because I don't remember.
You don't remember that? The night that Xavier Woods got disqualified on SmackDown for they jumped Xavier Woods, took Xavier Woods' crown. But then the winner is as disqualification, Xavier Woods, and they beat him up. He took his crown from him and put it on his head.
Oh. Well,
that's not nobody.
If they bring it up, but they I don't think they want to acknowledge that. So, but I think because I think they want this to be their part of the storyline for why either Sammy winds up turning on the bloodline or the bloodline turns on him.
Yeah.
So whenever Cody wins the Royal Rumble, is Seth gonna be the one he throw out to give him that match at Elimination Chamber against Seth for the last time, or? Because right now, Theory got brought back in the picture, but technically, Cody was really supposed to win the United States Championship. He's supposed to have it. So Lashley got back involved in that picture. I guess Theory got deeper involved in that picture because Bob and Seth with the title to win the title before it happened, and then he's supposed to win the Money in the Bank and the United States Championship. Cody did and hold it and drop it until.
I think I did hear about that though. I think I heard Cody was they did have plans for Cody to be like the United States champion, but yeah, the injury kind of held him back. But since we're there, the men's Royal, we'll come back to that one. We'll go to the women's Royal Rumble.
Damn, Bone Queen, she talking loud as hell. I didn't want to hear you on live. She's on the phone. Ain't like Bone Queen should hook. Never mind, go ahead.
I already know who Taz is going to say. He's been saying it for the longest. Yep. He's been preaching the gospel of Rhea Ripley.
Rhea's supposed to be in the men's Royal Rumble too.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, she's gonna try and do like Nia and China and Beth Phoenix have done. So
I know Riddle ain't coming back today after WrestleMania, the Raw after WrestleMania. So
who?
Riddle.
Oh, yeah, I ain't worried about Riddle. But I think I honestly feel like Rhea Ripley. It sounds like Rhea Ripley is going to be the one that's going to win, and she's going to win it at WrestleMania against Bianca.
Too many Easter eggs.
Yeah,
Rhea deserves a long title run.
Yes, she do.
I think she will get it. I think she will. She may get like a Roman-esque, not like as long as Roman, but a pretty good run, like almost as long as Bianca has.
And I think that Charlotte would drop the belt sometime soon to Becky because Becky go back to SmackDown. Charlotte drop the belt to Becky and come over to be one of Rhea's,
So here's what I think is going to happen with that belt, and then we'll get back on. But I feel like if she comes back, it's going to be Naomi to beat Charlotte. I feel like they gave it to Charlotte because I guess there was some history between them before she left. So I think they want to kind of in that history with Charlotte and Naomi and give Naomi a big spot at WrestleMania. So I think Naomi, she won't win the Royal Rumble. She'll come close. But I think she'll find another way to get herself into the title contention for WrestleMania.
Now look, let me throw you off one time. Let's get back to what you were saying, okay? Let me throw you off. Did you see the work last night between the Usos with the Sami Zayn part of the Usos and how they worked the Usos in that match as baby faces?
Yeah.
The Usos, Sami Zayn and Jimmy competed as baby faces last night, right?
Yeah.
You see, that's why we do the same thing. Like That's what we do. That's how I can see some of these things, like how they made a whole story and worked it into Jimmy and Sammy being the babyface in that match. They didn't do no heel moves, period. When you a face, you do different stuff than you do when you're a heel.
Yeah,
They didn't do heel stuff in that match last night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that it was so clean.
No.
Anyway, go ahead.
No, but talking about that, like another thing I thought about was like if Naomi, like the bloodline is still kind of heelish. They have their face moments because of Sami Zayn
and Jimmy. Jimmy is a face too.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but they're still heels.
Yeah,
ultimately, and I feel like if Naomi wound up joining them as heels, because you got Charlotte
as a face. As a face. I like how you said that. Face.
So you can have Naomi as a heel.
The only problem is, I think after Jey Uso's promo last night about Sammy, I think they're wanting to turn Sammy babyface. Sammy's already a babyface, but I mean they're wanting him to go
Jimmy is too.
I don't see how they're working to Owens and Zayn versus the Usos at Mania. I don't see how they're good at this point after last night. I think they made it a lot more difficult.
I just thought, because I thought about this yesterday. Hold on a second. Let me roll up my sleeves. I was like, all right.
Uh-oh.
So, because I was thinking about this last night. You have a situation here where Sami Zayn he's like a deep agent. He's deep in this. He's like a undercover cop in the mob. And he's been trying, nobody's been able to stop the bloodline. Nobody has been able to get in the bloodline to do anything to stop him. And Sammy has been working his ass off to gain the tribal chief, the bloodlines, so he could be accepted by them. Only so he could cost them.
Turn on them first, right?
Yeah. So he's going to turn on them pretty quick. Probably I wouldn't be surprised at Royal Rumble if something happens. And if it's not Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber maybe. But I wouldn't be surprised if somehow he turns on them. And this has all been a work.
But if he does that,
but then Jay gets pissed off at him.
Right, this girl, what's up, cat?
But then Jay gets pissed off at him, and he's like, "Dude, I stuck up for you. I had your back. I was talking to. I told the tribal chief." And that is kind of where the bloodline kind of falls apart, where it's like together.
But I don't think that does anything to make Sammy a baby face though. He comes off as a lime prick. I mean,
he comes out as the he's the baby face because he's the only one he's been sincere. This is how you build. Tasman, you know how you build somebody up. You already know how they build. So they building Sammy as a baby face right now.
I'm gonna humbly disagree because even if you say he infiltrated them, he's still betrayed trust. And you saw, Uso last night tell him he loved him like a brother. He's gonna come off like a prick. I don't care what anybody says. If you're just the average casual fan, Sami Zayn's gonna come off a prick. And if they want to, it depends on who you want to be the heels. Because
you're right. He right because you could do a double face turn after Roman lose the belts. Sammy can
or you can have Roman basically take the Usos to the side and say, "Listen, I'm the head of the table. Beat his ass," and have the Usos reluctantly do it, and then maybe have that be what turns Sammy full blown baby, and that's what puts a crack in the armor of the bloodline. But whoever turns on who is going to be the heel. I don't see any way, especially after that promo last night. If I look at you, AMW, or I look at you, Nathan Bowden, and say, I love you like a brother. You're my brother, Oos. And then you turn around in a couple weeks, stab me in the back. You're the biggest baby face in the world. Everybody's going to say, dude, that guy's a prick. I'm telling you.
Well, I mean, but who says he has to?
And Tiffany Stratton's on NXT right now, so I'm a little distracted.
Oh,
Triple H is dumb, right? So it could be what you just said, but that still can make Sammy still like right now the biggest babyface over Cody Rhodes, because when he turned on them, he gonna because he didn't got in everybody's mind and know how they move and learn how to beat them with KO for the tag team championship belts. And it's gonna be so crazy. So if he do turn, they can win the belts and then attack the Usos. But this gonna have to be after Roman loses belts, because that's the only way you can get in the bloodline until babyface run then. Because Roman ain't gonna be around. Because when he loses belts, he going to Hollywood for a little bit.
Well, I don't think. I don't.
This is the way to write him out.
You can't have. I think the Usos have to lose their belts first before Roman. You can't.
That's what I say.
It's not going to have as much if they still got their belts and he doesn't. But I don't see why. I don't see Sammy. To me, Sammy doesn't have to be a face to take down the bloodline, because I could see the bloodline and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens do a double turn, like AMW was saying. And one side becoming the heels and the other side becoming the faces, if that's what happens. But I think the crowd is going to see it, and they'll be happy that the belts are off. These guys who've had it for how long now? And now they can actually, different people can have belts again. I think the crowd.
You can do the double. I think the crowd wants to cheer Sammy so bad at this point. I don't think it makes business.
They do.
I don't think it makes business sense. If you turn Sammy face, you're going to sell a lot of fucking t-shirts.
Yeah.
He already faced by being an honorary Usos. Everybody cheer him on when he talking, like.
Right, but I mean, at this point, there's that much is gonna happen. So, like I said, do you make him a face and sell all this merchandise? We've had Usos as a face.
Yeah. Well,
but now that everybody all loves him and shit. Dude, he could possibly have a main event as a face right now, I think.
Yeah. What's up, Dave? From Dave's Mention. What's up, dog?
Here's what I would throw at that. I think he can still turn on them and still be a face, because you look at who's one of the biggest faces now, but is he really a face? But the crowd is still behind him. They sing a song every fucking night. That's Seth fucking Rollins. But is he really a face?
No, but I think he's a different character than Sammy. He's not as popular as Sammy. I don't know if anybody's popular as Sammy right now.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I think Sammy's popularity can supersede what his actions might do, because I think the crowd will be excited for him bringing down the bloodline, even from within, no matter what. I think the crowd is still going to be behind him. You want to see him whoop their ass.
You just made C sound so good. You said Super C. Who says that shit? The Nathan Bowden.
Is he going to be the one who cost Roman the title? Because that takes away from Cody's moment.
I don't think he will.
I think maybe night one, if Cody fight night one or night two, whatever night the Roman defends that belt, and he don't get to keep both of them, he win. If he lose one night, somebody gonna cause him to lose that belt. Because if he gonna win the next night and keep that belt, like the Universal title, like I was talking about, then Sammy gonna be the one that help Cody win that belt. I mean, I'm just saying, you can go so many places with this.
I don't
think go around. It's fluid. It's fluid.
I think fluid wants it to be a straight up.
I think it's more likely somehow Sammy fucks up and costs maybe an Elimination Chamber one of the belts. And then Roman makes the Usos reluctantly beat the fuck out of Sammy when KO comes in for the emotional save. They're buddies again. They're best friends. They've been through it all together. And then they challenge the Usos for the tag team champions, and you get the emotional win of them ending the Usos' reign. That's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
The SmackDown Tag Team Championships.
So if going off of that,
because Sammy held both of them up, right?
Now, if that happens, I feel like that's where Cody Rhodes is going to win the Raw title, the WWE Championship. I'd rather see him at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
He's a bigger stage. I think they've been building to this. But I don't see anybody else winning another title before Cody Rhodes. And so if Cody Rhodes is going to win it before WrestleMania and Sami Zayn's going to be the cause, it's got to be an Elimination Chamber. But I don't see that happening. Like, I think there's too much stuff, too many variables going around that title for one thing to affect it. Like, there's at least two, I say three contenders, Sammy, who could stop Roman if they decide to change.
Excuse me.
Interfering could go multiple ways, but yeah, I don't see it. But that's just me.
CWC Pick Fed Royal Rumble's this Saturday coming at 7:00. Pre-show.
Yep. On Peacock for now.
Peacock.
We still haven't picked the men's Rumble. And it's getting dinner time, so we got to hurry.
Cody. I know I'm getting hungry. So Cody.
I don't eat after 7. Say, look, I'm doing good. I got muscles and stuff. I got muscles. Look.
Ooh, got your muscles.
Got muscles, dog. Muscles. I ain't got breasticles no more. See? No, men got breasticles. Yeah, I ain't got no breasticles.
So you got
I'm not looking. So who you picking, AM,
I am picking Cody Rhodes and throw Seth Rollins out. They be the last two left in the ring. The last 4 people left in the ring. I know three of them gonna be Cody, Walter. They ain't make him look weak. Walter and Seth. So that's 3 of the last people in the ring. I'm predicting that. That's a spoiler.
Are we gonna make this a trifecta?
No.
4 of them? No. The 4th person gonna be Ali.
No. I'm gonna go back to my Sammy theory. Sammy cost Roman title at Elimination Chamber to Cody. Seth wins the Royal Rumble, challenges Cody for the W title at WrestleMania Night 1. And Roman has another opponent Night 2. Roman gets his WrestleMania moment beaten. Cody gets his WrestleMania moment beating Seth. And closes out their feud.
That is beautiful. I'll give you that one. That is beautiful.
Give him some roses.
That way, if The Rock comes back, then you get Rock and Roman.
Yep.
You get a extra W. And then if Rock doesn't come back,
you could do Roman and what? Roman and Drew?
You could do Sammy.
Nah, man. No more Drew. Drew and Sheamus need to have tag team championship. That's who need to win the Raw tag team championships. Is Drew and Sheamus. But I'm going there.
They're on SmackDown. They could do SmackDown.
Well, That's kind of like spoken for with Sammy and them. It's all of them going to Raw.
Yeah. But
we'll see.
All right. So we'll keep an eye on it. We'll be watching the Royal Rumble. Thank you everybody for coming in. Thank you, Taz. Thank you, AMW. And like Taz says, I'm fucking hungry. So you guys have a good one.
See you fuckers later. We love
X-Men. Love y'all.